You don't even know what you're in for yet.
Goodness.
But me and him are like the same kind of energy. We're both demonic creatures from the abyss. So, enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah, best of luck.
Okay, thank you. For
No
that.
worries. Just
Good to know.
don't get him angry.
So tell me more about this world you live in. This whole.
My world. Well, I work in England. I am Vlad the Impaler. I go by Alucard now because I like changing my name every couple hundred years. I'm 500 years old. When I was 10.
So you've only changed your name like twice.
Yeah, it was Vlad the Impaler, then Alucard.
Boring.
Hey, that was my porn name, first of all. That was not boring.
Touche.
Yeah, thank you. I was betrayed by my brother. What else happened? Oh, I was kidnapped for 12 years and I was sodomized by Ottomans. That was an interesting run. You're bored by that.
Boring me, yes.
Sounds
like David Live on Planet Vegeta.
I know, you hung out with Nappa all the time, so God only knows what that was like. Goodness. But yeah, now I work for Integra and with
Oh, you have a job.
Oh, I do actually. I do.
Benefits.
Benefit. Oh, there's something at the end I'm waiting for. My boss, she's, I think she's into me. She's very difficult though because she's always like, get out of here, get out of my room now, put your clothes back on. She's playing hard to get.
I've never had that problem with women. Then again, I've killed most of them.
High five, yes! Oh my gosh, you're making me remember Romania back in the 1700s.
Yes, you're making me. Where's Romania?
I forget actually. That's bad, I'm from there.
Never took geometry in high school.
I never went to high school. Actually, yeah, it was high school. It was the Ottomans, and it was all sex education, non-stop for 12 years.
Sex education. Phenomenal.
Yes.
There was no such thing as sex education in our high schools on Planet Vegeta. It was just called rape time.
Is that what Sabat called it? Oh goodness. I've dropped the soap, Vegeta. Better get it for me.
Oh no. I'm starting to understand things I never quite understood before.
Valley Vegeta, this is only my first fall. Zarbon is the best gay straight guy ever.
So, look, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was nice meeting you and all. High five up top.
Yeah, too slow. I actually got something for you, Vegeta. Hold on, it's right here. What's this? It's a middle finger. And that's what I think of you, Vegeta.
You only brought one.
I got 3 for you.
Okay.
I'll let creativity reign on the 3rd one.
Well, you were quite boring. I'm going to go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Those two just don't have a good dynamic like Nappa and Vegeta.
Yeah, they don't, because they just don't know each other very well.
It's true.
And I don't know that show very well. It's one show I do not know. Hellsing is just a show I don't watch. Not on purpose, but on accident. Yes.
I think you're gonna have to get out of here, man.
Go, get out of here.
All right. And thank you so much, man.
See you soon.
It was great, man. All right, everybody, I leave you in the capable hands of Chris Sabi.
For the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Wait. 5 minutes, or is it DBZ 5 minutes?
It's about 4 or 5 episodes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Crystal.
Are you going to make an announcement? Oh, she's just taking the microphone away. Well, you guys are screwed. You're just left with me now. I'm sorry. This panel got a lot more boring.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Don't crash.
You say that to the man who's about to be in a plane. Thank you.
Bye, Curtis.
Your question.
My favorite parts were always the fights between Sanji and Zoro. Did they carry that on in the anime, and which was your favorite one?
Sanjay and Zoro constantly fight. It's just part of the cycle of what working as an actor playing Zoro is. Like, every time I go in to record, there's a good chance that I will be asleep at some point. I will wake up, I will get mad at Luffy for something. Zoro loses his sense of direction. He has some sort of argument with Sanji. He gets lost again. He agrees with whatever it is that Luffy was trying to do and eventually tries to find somebody. He encounters some sort of underboss, in which case he has to defeat using some sort of random attack that involves an emotion, a number of swords, and then an animal of some sort. It's like he has this dice. He has these dice that he just throws down. He's like, 20-second memories, 4 swords, lethal squirrels. So really, yeah, Sanji is fun. There was a time where Sanji and Zoro were stuck in a fight where they were having to play a game of this weird sporting event where they had to one of them had to be the ball. And that was Sanji, I believe, had to actually wear this hat that was the ball. It was like soccer. It was awesome. Anyhow, I don't like your questions. You always make me do stupid things. You're not that much better. Yes, white hair.
So you said you play video games?
Yes.
Do you like virtual games or video games?
Do I like what?
Do you like old games or new games?
I like all games. I'm very nostalgic for old games. I went to a place in town yesterday called Space Bar, which I really loved. I've been to a few other bars that have arcade machines, but theirs were in fantastic shape. It's unusual you can play vintage, arcade games that are in good condition. The only thing I have a hard time with is I love really vintage games and I love really new games, but sometimes going back and playing games that are kind of vintage, I don't like as much because I'm kind of a sucker for graphics and stuff like that now. So I went back and tried to play that Quantic Dream game, Indigo Prophecy, thank you. And I went to try and play that again. It just wasn't the same experience as it was the first time I played it, but I did love that game. Anyway.
But, so have you ever played Link to the Past?
Link to the Past?
Yeah. They're Zelda game.
Now, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make me very unpopular. I owned almost every game system except for the era when the Nintendo games were happening, because I realized hey, I could maybe try and meet a girl and I could maybe kiss her or something like that. So that took priority over video games for that short period of my life. Until I realized, no, this is never gonna happen. Oh, what did I miss? Zelda? Crap. So yeah, I haven't played any of the old Zelda titles. My apologies. I hate to disappoint you because you're doing that. That's not what that means. Yes?
So you've worked, like you said, in a lot of different areas of production and directing, as well as voice acting. What would you say your favorite projects
In anime, my favorite dubs to work on, the most fun I had was dubbing Panty and Stocking. The most fun I had dubbing a long-term series was Sergeant Frog. I really liked a lot of people who directed that. Joel McDonald's a great director. As for video games and stuff, the most fun I ever had on a game was for a company called Twisted Pixel. They're the guys that did The Maw and Explosion Man. I don't know if you're familiar with that. They did a game called Comic Jumper. Did you ever play that game? Did anyone ever play that game? Anyway, Comic Jumper is a character. I play the main character and the sidekick character, because the sidekick character is just a star that lives on his chest. But the star is a complete asshole. He's such a jerk, and he hates the guy that he's attached to. So they're constantly bickering with one another. And the company let me do a lot of improv stuff with it. It was really funny. Let's see. But I'd say the most fun game we've had working on lately has been Borderlands 2. I've done some voicing for Borderlands 2.
I played the Innuendo Bot 5000.
Jeez, that stupid robot!
You're
Although,
welcome.
I will admit, last week I did have some fun after we beat the last round. I just kept pushing E button and the robot kept going, sex, 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 sex.
You work with Chris Rager then?
I'm sorry?
You work with Chris Rager?
Oh yeah,
then? He
yeah.
does
I was the voice. I was the producer of all the voices on that. So we worked with Gearbox, cast and directed all those voices.
There's a lot of Dragon Ball cast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was done in Dallas, so you're gonna find a lot of the people that you know from anime in that game.
Sonny did like the Psychos on it too, didn't he?
Signed in Psychos. My assistant director for a lot of it was Eric Vale, the guy who played Trunks. And I did other voices in, I just can't remember who all. I played a guy named Creed.
Yeah, in Creed or Creed the Psycho?
I'm sorry?
Who did the voice of Creed the Psycho in Borderlands?
I have to look at my list, I forgot. I've got the list
Because
somewhere.
I love that character so much. A lot of his dialogue is super hilarious.
Psycho. I'll have to look that up.
And sorry, a horrible award-winning movie.
Yes.
Speaking of Gearbox, I don't know if you're a fan of Duke Nukem or not, but I was back in the day. Did you ever have a chance to play the new Duke Nukem Forever game that they released?
I was in Duke Nukem Forever.
Were you?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
I played like lots of different characters in Duke Nukem Forever, and I was also the announcer for the multiplayer.
Okay.
You ever played the multiplayer on that?
What did you think about it compared to the?
I was happy that it finally got made so that we could put it behind us. Really.
Yeah.
That was a game that people were looking forward to too much for too long, and you were never going to meet everyone's expectations on that game, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How many times, how often do you think you get asked to sing the arena test?
A lot, a whole lot, but less lately actually. I think it's just a general conception now that like people don't want to hear me say that as much anymore recently, and that's been kind of refreshing. You know, it'll come back again though. Yes.
So, do you play Team Fortress 2 at all?
No, I love Team. Like I played Team Fortress, but I didn't play the second one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Connect?
What was my thoughts on what?
Dragon Ball Z Connect. We were that out last year.
Oh, admittedly I didn't play it.
That's okay.
That's
okay.
That's fine.
I just didn't. I heard some people were unhappy with it, so
Especially Angry Joe.
especially Angry Joe apparently.